Hi, my name is Jared and this is Horror October. Today's recommendation is The Terrifier 2016, written and directed by Damien Leone, known primarily for his work on 2016 American horror slasher The Terrifier. And I guess The Terrifier 2 comes out this year. Maybe he will be known for that. My point is, The Terrifier is known throughout horror circles for being a flawed but gory slasher that gains significant notoriety on the strength of one completely disgusting, brutal scene of extreme violence. Before we get into that, let's quickly walk through the setup. The Terrifier starts out with Monica Brown, a talk show host, interviewing a severely disfigured woman who is the sole survivor of a massacre that took place the year before on Halloween. The body of the killer, known as Art the Clown, has disappeared, but the woman is quite clear she saw the clown die. Next, we see Tara and Dawn, two drunken girls trying to find their car to get a little drunk driving in when they notice a strange clown, a terrifying clown, possibly even the Terrifier. The clown begins terrorizing them in a local pizzeria they enter to try and get away from him, but their nightmarish Halloween is only just beginning. Alright, so the connection between the introduction scene and the actual narrative is a bit tenuous. The acting, besides Art the Clown, is pretty underwhelming, but The Terrifier is an excellent example of how to do a lot with a little. This movie absolutely could have been better, but for the budget, which was an unbelievable $100,000, the movie is fantastic. Making any feature-length movie for $100,000 nowadays should be evaluated for a miracle by the Pope, and making one as good as The Terrifier even more so. Horror has always been a good genre for low-budget movies, since horror is mostly about atmosphere, something that can be created with quality camera work and practical effects. Very little CGI is needed, and the actors can be nobodies. The Terrifier itself is a spin-off from the short story anthology All Hallows Eve, also by Damien Leone, and was funded entirely off Indiegogo. Damien Leone is basically living the dream of everyone who thinks they can direct a horror movie, but never has the drive or determination to actually make it happen. I made fun of his lack of directing credits earlier in this recommendation, but honestly, I am excited to see what he can do with Terrifier 2, which secured private funding as well as $450,000 from Indiegogo. With a higher budget comes higher expectations, and it is yet to be seen whether Damien can deliver. What we can be sure about is he made an excellent little slasher film the first time around for almost nothing, and that The Terrifier is a fantastic movie to keep Horror October alive. Alright, that wraps up recommendation number 12 for Horror October, and check back in tomorrow for a Rob Zombie movie about, well, I don't know what it's about, but it takes place in Salem.